people. We want the same thing. We all want to win the league, or really try it in the future, win the Champions League. I don't think we're personally ready to do that at the moment. But it's do you know what? It's difficult because I've always said this on the show before. I think as a fan, I think when you can see it in your players and you see, their heads drop, and you just have a feeling that sometimes it comes to an end of an era. And
it's the goal of the Emirates! Jared Bowen gives West Ham the lead. Arsenal 0, West Ham 1. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's been really good. Lots of good plays coming down the right-hand side at West Ham. Wan-Bissaka's allowed to carry the ball a long, long way. Can he keep his composure? Can he pick out Jared Bowen in the box? Yes, he can. Good whipping. Jared Bowen's unmarked. Easy header into the back of the net. Arsenal 0, West Ham 1. Look, on that right-hand side, they've looked dangerous on the counter-attack.
Yeah, but, I said this at the start of the game. It's very, very difficult, when teams know that you haven't got a natural number 9 in there, they will try and sit in, they'll keep a block, and then they'll grow into confidence in the game. I haven't actually seen the goal. I don't know how Arsenal have lost the ball. It's quite open, Arsenal, from there. Wan-Bissaka, is it against Calafiori?
Yes,
Calafiori's there. Calafiori's there.
There's two things here. Does Calafiori not need to do more to try and stop the cross? It always annoys me how players in those situations almost just let the player whip the ball in. And then there's a couple of Arsenal defenders that are in there. It goes over Rice's head. It goes over Gabriel's head. And Bowen almost just peels off both of them.
Lovely.
And I think poor, but I don't understand the gap between Gabriel and Saliba in that. They should be a lot closer together. I don't know where the communication breaks down between Gabriel, because Gabriel could probably head at that, but he must see if he's got a shout from Rice or Raya. But do you know what? That's football, and that's exactly what we're talking about. So Arsenal have 45 minutes to turn it around, and this is the concern that a lot of Arsenal fans had, is that, yes, we went to Leicester and we won, but, because Arsenal's so built now on their defensive structure, how are they going to turn the tide? West Ham will sit back now. They've got something to hold on.
Yeah,
it's up to Arsenal to break them down.
And they've been dangerous on the counter-attack.
Yeah, they have been dangerous in the counter-attack with Bowen and Kudus. It'll be interesting to see what Arteta does, what Arsenal do at half-time, if they change it in any way, but they have to just keep going and try and find a way. And this is what they have to do. But we were having a chat about Arsenal trying to win the league and how long it takes the trophy. I can't give you an answer for that. For me, I'm not thinking about Arteta going anyway, in any time soon. But, and it's difficult because you look at other clubs, and this is the thing. I see a lot of people talk about, it's been, 5 years. Well, it's coming up to 6 years in December. So it's 5 years Arteta's been in charge. But people go, he's been here 5 years and he's not won the Premier League. But people sometimes forget the context of when he came in. I don't think a lot of Arsenal fans thought he would be ever the guy to get us into this position anyway. And of course, when you do such a good job, expectations change, and he puts the pressure on himself. So it's not like I'm saying, but it's just sometimes, like I said, you think about the destination so much, you forget the journey. And sometimes, I'm not saying I take it for granted, I want to win now, but I'm just thinking about managers, because I think, this is a bigger conversation, not just about Arteta, but it's about football. I get Chelsea have got a DNA and a culture of winning, but you're now hearing rumours about they want Maresca to be sacked after 5 minutes into the job. We've had conversations on this show about Ange Postecoglou, who, let's be honest, when he came in, the first thing he had to do was get rid of Harry Kane, and he's gone through a little bit of what I like to call a process, and everyone's saying he should go. We're having conversations about Ruben Amorim, who's only recently been into the job at one of the biggest clubs in the world, and we're talking about he needs to go. I think sometimes in this country we're so really quick to jump in and go, he needs to be sacked, when sometimes it just goes, why don't you give that manager a little bit of time, see what they can do, and then where you're at. So yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a red card here at the Emirates. Is Lewis-Skelly in trouble?
Yeah,
last man defending.
I think he's off. He's
given a yellow card. All the West Ham players are surrounding the referee. Somebody broke through, and Lewis-Skelly pulled him down.
Guilty there. He had a guilty look on his face.
Lewis-Skelly went to go pass it across. He turned. Saliba is covering.
That's a red card.
That is absolute.
I think that's a red card.
He's absolutely bottled that.
I think he's
so far out.
Saliba. Well, I'm very confused. I think that's a red card.
That is a.
I think that has to be.
I think Saliba might be, but he's a long way away. Saliba.
But there's no.
He's on the complete other side of the pitch. It almost feels like.
This is why the one against Bournemouth doesn't make a lot of sense, because that was more or less of a.
Goal for Brighton.
Are they checking? They're now checking this, right?
Brighton have got a third goal at Southampton. Matoma scored. Look, he is absolutely miles away.
That is a red.
It's a red card. I think it's a red card.
It's a red card.
I think.
It even looks like
I know.
it's a red card.
It's
Saliba is miles away from him. He is
miles away.
denying miles away from Lewis-Skelly. He is denying a clear and obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Regardless,
it should be a red card.
Yeah, regardless if he's denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity, he looked. I know Saliba's in the picture, but it's just a.
He's so far away. I think it's a red card. And also the goalkeeper. Not this something that comes into the consideration. Is so far. He's going over. He's going to be setting off.
Well, I think
he's going to be. I think it has to be a red card.
I think it has to be.
And look, you're saying it, and you're the Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. You know, it's a red card. Look, it's not. I feel for him. I think
he's got it. Yeah,
but he's got to go. But look, this is the thing. You know, and this is the thing. It becomes around from a lack of options. Not people moving. He wants to go back. Kudus does very well. He intercepts it. He pulls him down. It's a mistake. It happens. It's a red card.
We did a show a few weeks ago when Lewis-Skelly got sent off against Wolves, and we all adamant that was not a red card. But we all looked at it here and just thought it's Kudus who was going to be.
He knows.
He knows.
Kudus is clear.
I think his only hope is he thinks Saliba is across him.
I think Saliba's so far.
I mean, but he's hoping. And I think it's good refereeing. I actually think it's good refereeing. I think you can give a yellow card because you've got VAR. That is a good use of VAR right there.
Here comes Craig Pawson. He takes away the yellow card, and it's a red card to young Lewis-Skelly. Wow.
Off you pop.
Is that the title?
What a big moment in this game.
Is that the title? I can see Troy Deeney celebrating outside. Oh dear, that was a sickener, Luke.
No, I feel for him massively. But do you know what? That never needed to happen, and that's like, look, if you watch it here, he's got no options. It's a mistake.
It's a disgrace.
He has to go, but I feel for him because he's been brilliant since he's made his emergence. And you know what? And again, you know the way Arteta has brought both of them into the team, he's done it in the right way, and you know they've given us a lot on the pitch, but you know, inexperienced moments like that will cost you games, and he's been wonderful. It's a shame. But you know what? Arsenal have got 17 minutes to try and think of something. 20 minutes.
Does it feel like a season-defining 17 minutes? I don't want to keep coming up with these big statements, Luke. But I think that this feels like a title-defining 17 minutes of football.
Yeah, I think you have to look at the games. You know, everyone's saying if Arsenal can win this, they put significant pressure on Liverpool. You never know.
Bowen with a chance from close range, which just goes wide.
It's disappointing. I think he's offside anyway. But do you know what? You know what Arsenal are going to do here. I think Zinchenko will move to left back. By the way, I still can't. I'm interested that he took Declan Rice off, but he put Zinchenko in that midfield, maybe for more of the half turn, trying to get the balls through. But I do think the fact of the matter is it's quite simple. Arsenal have just lacked a real attacking edge all afternoon. Haven't really mentioned Martin Odegaard's name a little bit today. He's been a bit quiet. But I'm concerned.
Come on,
what a day for Abby, by the way. How often does Abby get to sit here and watch her team win and Arsenal lose at the same time?
I'm pretty sure Spurs are going to concede any minute.
Ipswich have still got a goal.
Any minute.
Assuming there's no goal in the next minute, you're a big Arsenal fan. Do you feel deflated? Do you feel like this is now done?
Well, it hurts massively. I mean, got to be careful because there's a mic there, but it's just. Look, you know.
Is it over, Luke? Is it done?
No, I'm always going to support the players and always go to the very end. It's a massive defeat. I mean, people will look at it and say, of course it's done, but you just got to keep supporting. You've got to go right until the very end. You never know. If City win tomorrow, then it's kind of as you were. It's not great, but hopefully there's more twists and turns. Look, today we just haven't been at it. It's little things like that. Some at the end, you've got Odegaard on your left foot. You're a captain. Why don't you have a shot there? You're trying to cut the ball back to put it into the box when there's 6 West Ham players there.
It's a corner.
I just don't understand that. It's just look, it's not been at the races. West Ham have been brilliant, defended really well, looked really good when Arsenal have gone down to 10 men. They kept a really a good foundation and done very well. It's just a shame that on the day that I went to praise Mikel Arteta.
Well, it's okay. This is going to be the last chance for Arsenal into the 99th minute. David Raya is up. Arsenal, West Ham. I don't want to be a pessimist, but even if they score an equaliser, it'll feel like it's 2 points dropped, right?
It will, but it'll be still big to get something out of it.
Entering in corner. Oh, West Ham clear. Can they clear?
Clear it, gone.
They can clear, and David Ray has got to chase back.
No, don't get injured. Whatever.
Tell you what, Ray's got a bit of pace.
I was going to say, maybe put him up front.
He's up against James Ward-Prowse. He does really well.
There's a whole little.
Can Arsenal get the ball in the box? They've got to get the ball in the box. Odegaard delivers. Wan-Bissaka wins the header. Will that be another corner?
Why is that only? But the type of delivery in there. Again, why is that the only player there? No one's bombarding the box. Is he giving a free kick to West Ham?
I think he's giving. Wan-Bissaka's going down. He's holding his. Oh no, he's got cramp. He's got cramp. There we go.
David Raya there. For goodness me, I
tell you what. Luckily for him, he was up against James Ward-Prowse, who probably isn't the quickest of players. What a massive result of Vitality Stadium. Bournemouth, who spent the majority of the game playing with 10 men, they've lost at home to Wolves. Bournemouth 0, Wolves 1. And Mateus Cunha first half goal giving Wolves the lead. They're now 5 clear of Ipswich and Leicester, who are in the bottom 3. Tottenham are cruising cruising to victory away at Ipswich. That's 4-1. Fulham 0, Palace 2. And I think now we're just waiting for the full-time whistle at the Emirates Stadium, guys, really.
Yeah,
I think play's done.
It's a deflating one for Arsenal because, as you say, when
it hurts.
When Liverpool drop the points, they can't capitalise. But I mean, that is it. Sadly,
long throw it into the box. Creswell wins this header, and there goes the full-time whistle. Arsenal 0, West Ham 1.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.